Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Sukas with Sucraft, and welcome back to my Sins Rebellion tutorial slash walkthrough. Alright, in the last episode I gave a brief overview of the stuff here in the criminal underground. We talked about the black market, how you can manipulate it, and mainly about the pirates, and some tips and tricks on how to avoid being the unsuspecting target of them. A couple of things I wanted to cover that slipped my mind is if you set your allies to be locked teams at the beginning, you will not be able to place bounties on them. However, since I did not do that, I can place a bounty on my own ally, which is it's something to keep in mind. You mess over your ally in that way. Also, just like with the buying and selling of metal, if you hold shift to increase that amount, you can increase the amount of bounty you're placing on someone from 250 to 500 by holding shift and then clicking that. That'll double it, which can be useful if right at the last second to ensure that that doesn't get sent on to you. Also, be mindful of the Audible Cues. The reason I knew that the pirates were becoming active is because I heard the Audible voiceover guy say a target is more tempting or something like that, and I knew immediately that meant that there were bids going on the pirate thing. So be mindful of those audible cues. If you get a bounty on yourself, it will say the bounty on our head has increased. That means the bounty on you was just raised. So you need to send that heat elsewhere and pay attention for that. Also, save it is a good thing. As soon as it becomes active, hit escape and go in and save it. So that way, if you really don't want pirates on you, like this first round, I really don't have the fleet strength to deal with that. Save it first, and if it goes badly, reload it and pay more attention to it. So every time pirates go active, I tend to save it. Anyway, moving along, let's get back to the action here and kind of just watch what's going on here. I really don't want to jack these prices up much. I want to keep the threat level as low as possible for as long as possible. So, let's see what happens. Alright, where were we here?
Reporting in.
Alright, these guys, they're going to have to head that way. And you colonize that sucker. I really got to get going on this research, too. I think I'm falling behind in the research areas. I really feel that I'm slipping there. I don't have much researched.
Attacking an empire has become more profitable.
You heard the voiceover.
A new colony has been founded.
Attacking empires become more profitable means that it's shifted from purple, and it looks like purple back onto on the blue guy. I really don't care who that ends up on. I don't give a shit about my ally. That sounds awful, but it's not multiplayer. It's not a friend of mine. All right, so I'm gonna get two ranks.
Raiders are on the loose.
All right.
A new colony.
Pirate raiders are on the loose, and you can tell that they're sent out, and you can tell who they got sent out on by the little saber sword icon. That means they're heading over to my allies' planet. So tough shit for them. Anyway.
Has been founded.
All right, got the other planet founded. So don't forget, every time, as I said, every time, do not forget, whenever you colonize a planet, upgrade that civilian infrastructure twice. 1, 2. So that way it will get rid of that underdevelopment tax and start giving you a profit instead of a negative on your income. Cannot stress that enough. Always remember, get that civilian infrastructure upgrade. 2 ranks of it for regular sized planets. Minimum of 2 ranks. Yep, 2 ranks for here. Some, like the small asteroids, they can only go 1, but anyway. Regular sized planets, ice, Terran, desert, volcanic, they all require 2 ranks. So, and also don't forget to get those crystal extractors, metal extractors.
How can I be of service?
Those up and going. That will really help out my credit.
Allied forces are being attacked.
Rather, my crystal income. Boom. Heck yeah. Alright, next things I need to get going are, I really need another civic research station. I think, let's see.
Structure complete.
I think this end's going to be the more dangerous, so let's place my civic buildings back here on this end. Looks to be a little more secure over there. And that will give me now 3 civic research stations, and I'll be able to get this rapid development, which, as I mentioned, it will increase how quickly planet developments get finished.
Planet development
Once you get
finished.
both ranks of it, that's 50% increase in the speed at which civilian infrastructure and whatnot gets built. But the big kicker here is the cost decrease. It will decrease the cost of upgrading logistic capacities, and that's what I really need to do right now. I need to get those logistic capacities up to get my research buildings put in. So that's why I pretty much always, go with this rapid development as soon as I can.
Credits required.
Additional credits? Oh gosh, 900. Sell that.
More crystal is
Right,
needed.
more crystal. Grr. There we go.
Structure complete.
Let's so even that out a little bit. All right. So, what else? Let's get built. I need a. I really need a frigate factory over here. The next thing I need to work on is sell that. I need to upgrade this fleet logistics. It seems to be about the right time now that I've got a really good income coming in of everything. I can afford that upkeep cost, and I really need some more ships to further my expansion. So I'm going to go ahead and get this first rank of the fleet logistics, and that will raise my fleet supply by 150. So I'm going to get that cooking, get this frigate factory built, place as a rally point here.
We're underway.
Get me some more ships. Let's get the one. Alright, what the hell to do next? That's a good question.
Ready for orders. Where do you need me?
Go ahead and move my second fleet over here to
I won't let you
Agamemnon.
down. I'll do my best.
And there are 2 metal nodes there, so
Go ahead.
let's take my Protev colony frigate, as we talked about. It's got the crew extractor, and I can turn these extractors in the non-colonizable asteroid belt. I can turn them to my side, so they'll be working for me. So I'm gonna send my Protev over there, and I'll use this second fleet just to defend them.
Phase jump complete.
It's the only way anything can get the Bellerophon anyway. Might as well. Alright, what else do I need? Okay, I got 1 military lab up and going. I need to get a second one up and going, though, so I can get the Javelin prototype that I mentioned. That way I can mix my my fleet a little bit with more than just the light frigates as soon as that extra fleet capacity hits. So, let's see, where do I want to put it? I think I decided I need... Let me think here for a sec. I need both places here. See, I can only, as I mentioned earlier, in an earlier episode, these small planets, they can only ever hold 3 buildings at them, even once I upgrade the logistics slots all the way. So I gotta think carefully about what I put at the smaller planets. I need 2 of those buildings at each one to be reserved for a trade port and orbital refinery. So, and then I also need a broadcast center somewhere else. I think I'll put the broadcast center at this one. Yeah, so right here, that will leave me a building. And I already used the other one for right here with the military lab. So, okay, this place, I'll have a free slot. I'll put a military lab here then. I can always move it later once I get some more, yeah, I can scuttle it later if need be. Okay, that then, what I gotta do is, sell a little bit of stuff. Alright, even though that military lab isn't constructed, it's only just queued up to begin construction, you can still queue up the stuff in here as long as you have the resources for it. So that means as soon as this military lab gets finished building, it will immediately begin the Javelin prototype. So I'm going to go ahead and queue that up, just in case I'm not paying 100%. Ooh, 100% attention. Found the red guy. Means he's probably in this star system with me. I doubt he's got the long-range jumps, although that's possible, considering this is the star. Oh boy. Okay. So let's move these guys along. They seem to have recouped their shield and hull strength. Where do I want to send them? I guess right down here for him.
On my way.
8, let's go.
I'll find the way.
There's the only option. Okay.
Structure complete.
Cool. Oh, cool. What structure's complete? What are you talking about? Ah, my frigate factory. Awesome. Alright, yeah, my fleet supply's done. Heck yeah. Okay, so... only 2 cobalts there. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I'm really raking in that crystal income now. I'm suffering in the metal.
Ready for orders.
We jumped yet? No. Jeez. These colony ships are so slow moving, I swear to God.
Reporting
It
for
took
duty.
forever to spool up a jump.
Stand by for phase jump.
These haven't started yet.
Point me in the right direction. What now? I'll do my best.
Boy, I really need a bigger
Reporting for
fleet for
duty.
that too, because there's quite a bit of shit there. Let's see, yep, that one's got a Kodiak at it, and so does this one. And it's gonna be a little bit tougher to take. Alright, excellent. So I say it's gonna
Allied
be
forces are
2,
being attacked.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Reporting for duty.
and 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 and 4. That's not bad. Boy, yeah, I'm getting a lot more crystal than metal. These will
Go
help with
ahead.
that, though. Both of these
Deploying.
are metal extractors.
Yes,
Park him
Commander.
there, and he'll automatically do it. All right. Cause I'm just kind of waiting on resources to gather up.
Where to now?
Oh, here we go. Move him.
I'm
down here.
already there.
Oh, actually, go back the way he came. Boy, they're really messing him up.
Preparing for phase
Was not
jump.
paying attention.
What do you need to know?
Heck yeah. For him to put this probe down. And then, let's see, where should we send him? I guess right here, because that's the only other way I'm going to get to that place. Let's see what the heck it is. Hurry up, place it. Good.
I'll find the way.
Looks like here's going to be a good choke point. Here, 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 here. Oh gosh. A few more choke points than
Preparing
I
for phase
wanted
jump.
due to this wormhole, but
Research complete.
yeah. Here, 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 and there. If I block all of those routes, that's gonna stop them from getting into my core planets over here. So that could work out good. The wormholes do throw kind of a monkey wrench into that. Obviously, anybody that's up over this way on this end of things isn't gonna be able to come down here except through this planet and this planet, and anyone over on this end isn't going to be able to come down unless they go through this planet will block that corridor, and this planet here and this planet here. So those are going to be that corridor this way. Those need to be on my hit list of, of knocking out to create a front line, as I've mentioned before. I think that's how I'm going to go about doing that. Alright, we have 5.
Research complete.
Let's change its rally point to here. 7, 8, 2,
Additional credits required.
3, 4. Alright, and then
Scouts
give me
have
2
found a
little fleets.
colonizable planet.
Now, the problem here, oh my gosh, I so hate the Visari for this. Their Navigator scout ships, like mine, obviously they're little weak scout ships that you send around, but they have a secondary skill, because they're Visari. They get the ability to colonize or capture these asteroid belts, the extractors at them, they don't have to use their colony frigates. They can use their scout ships to do it. And that is a huge thorn in my side and pain in my ass. Because if I were just sitting here without these light frigates, this scout ship would just fly right over and capture this metal extractor from me. My colony ship wouldn't be able to do a damn thing about it. And it can really become an annoying back and forth. So, a lot of times, if you have a colony belt like this, you might have to station 1 or 2 light frigates at it just to chase off the Visari's freaking scout ships. It's very annoying, but it's worth mentioning. Alright. Another ice planet up here. Guess let's see. Yeah. Something on the mouse pad messed up my mouse. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to move this guy? Let's go that way, I guess.
Already there.
Boy, that guy got pretty banged up.
On my way.
I think,
Reporting for
let's see
duty.
what this thing is.
I'll find the way.
Alright, how are those fleets building up? Almost done. Awesome. Alright, let's check on... Sweet.
All ordnance
Almost got those done. And then I'll have the cheaper logistics slots and I can start upgrading them. Alright, the next thing I need to start worrying about are defenses. I would have done this sooner if there weren't just so many neutral planets between me and anybody else. But if you are playing on a smaller map, where after the first few planets like this you start running into enemies, you probably want to spend, maybe even before you get to the Javelin prototype, spend some points or spend some resources and get this hangar defense. As I talked about in the defense research episode, these things are freaking amazing. Now that I'm starting to colonize quite a few planets and my fleets are moving on, I'm going to go ahead and get the research for it so I can place them down. It will dissuade any unscrupulous thoughts that the AI might have, because they're scouting me out. They're seeing what I got.
In attacking an empire. Our backup is joining the fight.
Joining the fight? Where? What?
All ordnance accounted for.
Yeah, he's scoping out my
Scouts
planets.
have found a colonizable
Die.
planet. Let him have it.
What do you need to know?
Huh.
I'm already there.
Another ice planet. Jeez. A lot of ice planets over here. That's crazy. Are you done? Damn near.
All
I
ordnance
want to get them
accounted for.
going as quickly as possible.
All ordnance accounted
Oh,
for.
here we go. Here's another type of non-colonizable planet, although these often do have pirates at them. It's a plasma storm. They're not colonizable. It has some of these non-colonizable places have unique attributes to them. I don't think the asteroid belt. Yeah, the asteroid belt does too. The asteroid belt has. You can just tell this by just left-click and select the area, and down here in the ability window, you can see it's got this thing called erratic debris, meaning that your ships have a 20% less chance to hit whenever they're in an asteroid belt. Plasma storm is no different. It's got an attribute to it. Strike craft launch is disabled, so your capital ships and carriers can't launch strike craft within a plasma storm. There's a couple of other variants of this. I don't know if I'm going to run into any of them on this map necessarily around here. Let me go see if there's any allies. Ah, look, you found the pink guy. Sweet. Let's see. Yes, got one right here. It's a gas giant. Looks a picture of it looks kind of like Jupiter or something. Click on that, and its thing is called unstable gas pockets. Your ships within, if you get too close to the planet, you can see the purple ring around it. If you get within that radius, you're going to start taking damage. So if your fleet's moving through there, or your fleet's just sitting there. You want to keep that in mind. You can end up losing ships at a place like the gas planet. Just keep that in mind. The one that's not colonizable, that doesn't have any ability attribute about it, is the space junk. It doesn't have any sort of detrimental effect to parking your butt there. Yeah. Anyway, that was worth mentioning. Also, a lot of these do have pirates at them, so they're not always good spots to let your scouts regenerate. Unlike the wormholes never have pirates at them. Okay, let's see. So if pink and purple guy are over here, that means, oh boy, he's got both the Advent and I've got both the Visari in my star system. I hate the Visari, and then again, I hate the Advent. Oh my, I got 2 scouts coming in. They're really curious about me. I can't figure out where the hell they're coming from.
Direction.
How can I be of service?
Alright. Seems like my last ship I was building
Reporting
finished.
in.
You know what, that's not enough ships. So I'm gonna go
Research
a
complete.
bit farther. 8, 4, let's get 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6. Maybe give me
Scouts have found
10
a
and 6.
colonizable planet.
That's probably good for now.
Where to now?
Awesome.
I'll find the way.
A lot of good planets up there.
Research complete.
I started with some pretty shitty ones in comparison.
Reporting for duty. Our backup is joining the fight.
I'm already there.
Ah, there's Orange Guy.
Allied forces are being attacked.
I won't let you down. All ordnance accounted for. You got it.
These guys done building? Yep. And that, again, will give me, what, 8 and 4? 4, 5, 6. Give me a couple more of those.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get those, stupid hangar defenses up and going if they keep rolling through like that. Boy, some of that.
All
Let's see how this is going. I really gotta get on some of this research now. Got my fleet building. Everything's going good. I don't really need to upgrade my planets much at this moment. I think I need to start spending some money on research topics. SIDAR, I need some of that, so that way I know when they're coming in or not.
ordnance accounted for.
Military stuff. Let's see. What do I really need in here? I think some hull reinforcement's gonna be good.
All ordnance
Get
accounted for.
Both ranks of that. There's 2 ranks of it. Go ahead and get both of those. That'll increase my maximum hull points by 13% and my regen by 5%, so that'll come in pretty handy early on. Ooh, boy. Oh boy. Found their fleet. Great. So orange guy's on this end over here. Dang, and these red guys up here. Looks like orange might be a little bit closer to me than... Shite. That means I should have had my main fleet do the opposite end. Oh well. I can always swap them later. I need to get this volcanic planet under my control, this desert planet, and this Terran planet, and maybe this little asteroid. Those are my main goals right now. And I think we're about ready to start doing that. Got my ships building and heading out to group up. So we will we'll knock those out here in the next episode. Yep. I'm gonna save it. Alright, well, I hope you did enjoy and maybe learned something, found it insightful. And yeah. And if so, then don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more. Until next time, though, this is Sukasa signing out. Have a good one.